What's up, my peeps? Today, I want to talk about Eminem calling Tyler, the Creator, a faggot. Okay, this word is a slur, all right? Now, I see that this is going to be a hot topic within the hip hop community. I'm not sure how far this will trend, but within the hip hop community, this is going to be a hot topic, and it is right now. That's why I made this video, because I just read a bunch of discussions about it, and I just participated in a discussion about it, a very interesting one, an inspiring one. That's why I'm making a video. Okay, my position on it is I'm not really offended by it. Okay, and the discussion I had, someone was offended by him calling Tyler, the Creator, a faggot. All right, now, anybody that has the opinion of Eminem being wrong for calling Tyler, the Creator, a faggot, I never thought the person that I was having a discussion with is stupid, or, I don't think that they're fucking crazy or dumb or anything like that for having that opinion. And I would hope that they don't think that I'm, some type of asshole or jerk or something, whatever adjective you want to throw at me for having my opinion. And I think the roots of my opinion come from this guy, Eminem. He has done this his whole career. Okay. When Eminem was using the word faggot, all right, people like me and his other fans, we really didn't care about it. Like, it just didn't bother us, all right? But to the gay community, when he was using this word, it was really fucking with them, okay? And I understand why. Even though I was on the opposite end of the argument, I'm not insensitive to somebody feeling offended by that, okay? Because I'm black, all right? And when somebody is calling me nigger, it could be offensive. And this is one of the points I was trying to make in a discussion, where someone was using that as an example by saying that if Eminem called Tyler, the Creator, a nigger, would I be offended? Now, we have to look at that, all right? Now, my position on that is, if Eminem was using nigger his whole career, okay, his whole career he was saying the word nigger. He's a white dude, okay, using the word nigger. And I just turned the radio up louder. I just kept reciting the songs, putting the songs on repeat. I had no problem with it, all right? And then he calls Tyler, the Creator, a nigger. Now I got a problem with it. Like, to me, that doesn't make any sense. If I wasn't offended by it then, why am I not offended by it now? Okay? And you got, on his side of the argument, on his side of the argument, or anybody who has this belief, they would say that, him directly saying Tyler, the Creator, is a faggot really makes it a problem. All right. Him, when he was using it in the context of where he was using it back in the days, it was more of a general statement. He wasn't directing it to nobody. He was just using the word faggot. Okay. But in this case, he's directly calling a gay man a faggot. For those who don't know, Tyler, the Creator, is gay. He came out the closet like a few years ago. I can't remember, but he came out the closet and he is a gay man. Okay. So they saying that him directly using this to Tyler, the Creator, makes it very bad. Okay. You can't be saying that to a gay person. And this is what I say again. By you telling me that Eminem is, when he used the word faggot, it was a general statement, that makes it light. Like, it's no problem with him using it in general in a rap song. But this is what we forget. When that guy was saying that to me, or other people who believe that, a lot of y'all are not consistent with this thought. This is where my dispute comes in. This is where I have a disagreement. All right. A lot of these people that I read in the discussions, and a lot of people that I was engaging in this discussion with, they were fans of Eminem, okay, or current fans of Eminem. All right. They love Eminem. All right. him using it generally didn't bother you, but him using it generally bothered the gay community. They all took it as an offense. It's a slur. So the whole gay community, they had protests and shit, demonstrations against Eminem in like 2000, 2001, I want to say, at the Grammys. They had a big protest outside of the Grammys because of Eminem using gay slurs, okay? And fans of Eminem that are upset about Tyler, the Creator, getting called that, like, where was that sympathy for the entire gay community? Why is it such a problem now since he directly addressed it to one guy, okay? And we don't even know how Tyler, the Creator, feels about it. We don't even know that these guys are cool in the background. Like, we don't even know that. We like jumping the ship. But I think it's an important discussion to have, because for me, when I was reading this discussion and when I was involved in the discussion, it had me thinking, about this word, this faggot word. And like, if I was to be consistent with my thought about it, and I'm like, I don't want to support any artists that are using gay slurs, it would be a lot of artists out of my playlist now, okay? And I'm not using that as an excuse. That's just me thinking, okay? Like, damn, if this word is that powerful, and it's really offending the community, because I don't want anybody to feel pain about anything. Like I said, I'm a black man, okay? And I understand how powerful a word can be used against you, okay? If I was to just delete all the artists, rap artists in particular, that use that word, man, that's like this is a deep rabbit hole, okay, if you're a thinking person. You being upset about that word and being consistent with that thought, you have to have sympathy for the entire community. That's really my whole argument in this, okay? You have to be sensitive across the board about it. You can't have outrage, selective outrage is what they call it. You can't have selective outrage on the word, because the word is offensive no matter how you use it. Eminem is proving it. Like, faggot is basically nigger, all right? We can say that they go hand in hand, because black people call each other my nigga all the time. You my nigga, this nigga this nigga that. We use it freely amongst each other, and there's nothing wrong with it. Now, within the gay community, they use that word amongst each other too, because one of the points I brought out in that discussion that I had with the guy, and it was a couple of people I was discussing it with, is Tyler, the Creator, called Frank Ocean faggot a lot, okay? And this is before he came out the closet. Now, but when he was calling Frank Ocean a faggot, we did not know that Tyler, the Creator, was gay. And nobody had a problem with it. Okay, a lot of Tyler fans didn't have a problem with it. It was all good, all right? When he came out the closet, it's like it got swept under the rug, okay? But now that you lift the rug up, Eminem just lift the fucking rug up calling Tyler, the Creator, a faggot. And now people, all the Tyler fans and shit, and everybody that's, in support of I don't want to say in support, because I support the LGBTQ community too. So I don't want to say in support, but those who are in it, really in it, because I've never done any real protesting. I just support. I vote. I use my support as votes, okay? I've never hit the streets. I made a video about the gay agenda, but, that's just talking about a conspiracy theory, basically. But I'm not in the streets doing that. And there are people that are really involved in this movement that are Tyler supporters that are very upset about that. And like I said, my beef is with the consistency, okay? Tyler, Creator, used to call Frank Ocean faggot nothing, okay? Eminem calls Tyler, the Creator, a faggot. It's a problem. Eminem calls the gay community, basically, because they were the ones protesting and stuff, but we still supported Eminem, okay? And we damn near fought for him to have the freedom to say that. Well, I don't want to say that because that's disrespect to the troops. but we supported his free speech to say that. We would actually make an argument against those people who were getting offended by him using it in a general statement, okay? We would go tooth and nail with them. It was no sympathy for them, okay? But now we have a problem with it because they use it directly. Now, this is my last and final thing, and these are like thoughts that just came out initially from freshly jumping out of discussion about this. Another thing that really made me think deeply about this is, like I said, a lot of these people were Eminem fans. They were they ready to leave Eminem now. They like former Eminem fans, or maybe they still rocking with him, but that just ruffled their feathers a little bit. A lot of these people are in their 30s now, late 20s, mid to late 30s, okay? And when Eminem was using this as a general statement and they were supporting, his freedom of speech to say it when it wasn't even a big deal for him to say it, they were teenagers then. Okay, so now these people are older and they have kids. So I'm sure they're going to be raising their kids not to tolerate this type of thing no matter what. If it's on an album, if you hear it outside and you see it on TV, don't use that word, all right? So this is really a good discussion we have on our hands about free speech, okay? I mean, I know it's obvious, but I really think that this is a huge discussion for free speech because the faggot word never really gets tackled. And like I said, I don't think it's a lot of consistency with it. So now that we have those people who really didn't look at it as a big deal when they were kids, now older and raising the next generation to have these thoughts, because I'm sure that some of these, I won't say all of them, I'm sure a few of them will tell their kid that, look, I don't like him saying that, but he has the right to say it. I really think a lot of these people who have kids are going to be telling their kids, look, don't say that word. Him saying that word is not good. Might even tell their kid not to listen to Eminem. The kids probably don't listen to Eminem anyway, but just in case they do, they want to play that, you'll have that parent saying, no, don't listen to that. When back in the days, they were like Eminem, one of Eminem's biggest fans, okay? So I think we're watching like a real shift in the climate of free speech, okay? We are really watching a shift right now. And it probably didn't start with this word, but it kind of brought things to light with me. This is probably an age-old discussion. But some age-old discussions kind of get refreshed and sometimes get looked at, in a different light. Like maybe you were looking at free speech in this light, but this right here just like adds another layer to it. Because we all see how a lot of white people are offended that they can't use the word nigger. Okay, they mad that they can't use the word nigger. And they think it infringes on their right to free speech. So this can kind of go in that lane, but for me it's kind of different, all right? Because, the word nigger has different ties to it. Faggot has another tie to it. So to me, this is like another layer on the free speech debate. So I'm not sure where this is going to go. Like I said, I don't even know if this is going to trend, but I really think this is interesting. And I think this can open up a real big, huge debate on free speech. So take a listen to the song, see what you think about it. Because, looking at the line, he really doesn't even directly address Tyler in that word. That can be a debate too. I didn't say anything about that when I had the discussion. I just went along with how they felt. I didn't want to get into a meaningless debate. I made videos about meaningless debates. I felt like that was a debate that we shouldn't even have at that moment. But I think that's something that's going to get addressed because if you quote the line in verbatim, he said, I see why you call yourself a faggot. Okay. Tyler calling himself a faggot. He didn't say, Tyler, you're a faggot. So that's when you get into politics in hip hop. You know, that's how politicians are. They'll say something and then they'll cover it up with fucking verbal gymnastics, just word gymnastics and word salads. All right. All right, I'm gonna end this video. You guys get in the comment section. Tell me I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Tell me, Leon, why do you have that position? You're an asshole. You know, you're a homophobe and all that. Or if you agree with me, you can get in there and bring some new light to the subject and maybe make my mind expand on the thoughts that I already have on it. All right, you guys have a good one. Peace.